Hi, my name is Grant, and when I think about what it means to me to be a part of the solution to end human trafficking, I think about Psalm 81, verse 10, where God says, I am the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt. Open wide your mouth, and I will fill it. Just like the Israelites were in bondage to Egypt, I was in bondage to sexual sin and pornography specifically. Time and time again, I would go to porn and sexual morality to satisfy my sinful desires, thinking that they would fulfill me and give me joy, but they just left me wanting more, and I was never satisfied, which left me in a deep spiral of sexual sin and even feelings of depression. But by God's grace, just like He delivered the Israelites up from Egypt, He delivered me up from sexual sin. And part of His deliverance was teaching me to hate sexual sin and showing me by His grace that contributing to the trafficking of women for sexual services is abhorrent not only to Him but to myself also, and Him teaching me to hate it the way that He hates all sexual sin. And all those times that I thought that I could open my mouth wide for the things of this world, I was never satisfied, and until I heard Him say and listened, finally I opened my mouth wide for Him and He filled it. And my prayers for all men to realize that and nothing in this world will satisfy, that only God can satisfy us, only God can fill our mouths. So my prayer is for men to hate sexual sin in all its forms, and instead of contributing to the trafficking of women, to be defenders of the most vulnerable and neglected people in the world, and advocate for justice for women that are enslaved against their will. And my prayer also is for these women, that they would be delivered from bondage, that they would be satisfied in the Lord, that God would ultimately satisfy them and fill their mouths, that one day all men and women would come to delight in God.